The time has come to organize our defense line in certain production facilities. A strategically important area has been chosen for this cause. It contains a small enemy force which must be destroyed first. Destroy the enemy base.
Welcome back to Napalm, the Crimson Crisis, and welcome to the third mission for the humans. This is the first one where we have some proper base building. We're going to establish an oil tower here, and we're going to build this fancy solar power plant here, and then let's get a refinery straight away. All we have to do here is just destroy all the enemy forces, which we are going to do. You should really build this refinery here as soon as possible, because you don't really have that much money. So if you don't build that early, then there's a good chance that you might run out of resources if you build like a barracks first and one or two other things. Let's have you hang around here. There's the enemy. Build some more power plants, and let's build our stuff a little bit to the south, just so we can like get the enemy or catch the enemy a little bit further away from our headquarters here, which you can rebuild, even though you can't build the actual like vehicle that allows you to do that. But it's not too important, because it's unlikely that they destroy anything anyway, because repairing stuff is quite easy. And it's actually, do we have enough power? Yes, we do have enough power right now. It's actually a lot harder to do that with these early lightish units, because they generally aren't strong enough to destroy anything in time. So do you still have enough power? We're on the edge here, so let's get some tanks here. The downside here is that this game uses the Emperor Battle for Dune build system, if you want to call it that. So you can have multiple production facilities, but that only means that you can build in multiple spots. But it doesn't increase your build speed like it would in a traditional Command & Conquer game, as in the older ones. But at the same time, you also can't have multiple queues, so this is as fast as you can ever build these vehicles. There's just no way to make it any faster, which can be good or bad depending on what your attitude towards like the mission design here is. Maybe you think like, this is fine, so you can't just spam stuff by building like 100 factories. But yeah, there's definitely some downsides to this as well, I would say. So let's just build stuff like this. No tomorrow. We could build a second refinery, but I don't think that's really necessary, because this is already fairly fast, and I don't think we really need to. On the other hand, maybe we should. I don't think the refinery is that expensive. They don't show you the price here, unfortunately. You can look that up in the manual, so that's another thing. There's no real reason not to show you the price, I would say. But okay, that's how it is. So we do have a nice amount of tanks here, and we've also closed off this exit here, or entrance, depending on how you look at it. So let's just keep building these guys here. I think we still have enough power? Yeah, the production also feels fast enough for that. And here we go. I think we're just going to build stuff until we mostly run out of money. And maybe until we have 16 tanks, because that's the maximum amount you can select. There we go. We also want... Yeah. Oh, they did send some stuff after us, after all. Yeah, otherwise the enemy always just attacks and then they just retreat immediately. It's unless they only run into buildings and get to attack those without any resistance. But yeah, it's a bit odd. It seems like they have this hit and run AI, but they always use that. There's like no exception to that. It feels a bit strange. Even when you attack the enemy base, they occasionally pull something like that. No, you should not do that. Oh, please. You know what? You can just do some scouting there if you would like to. Which I guess you would, because you just decided to just get over there and very likely get yourself destroyed. Fun fact, you can actually use the radar without having the radar, which means you don't see on the radar, but you can still... No, you all stay here. I just told you to get over here. Okay, we should really build more tanks because we do have the money and we... This is not that much of a bottleneck. I mean, come on, guys. This... There we go. Yeah, the very edge of the map, those tiles. Hey, this guy here actually survived. You can't build anything on those. And you also can't click on them. So that's... I can see that you can't build stuff there, but it's slightly irritating that you essentially... It essentially counts as like clicking on nothing if you click on that. So for now, you guys just come down here. And then we're just going to let you do that for a while. You guys can come down here. And you're just going to hang out there. We'll get to you later. So for now, you just join us here. And you can destroy this oil tower here. So the trick with this game is that you want to approach everything cautiously and have the enemy come towards you and then kind of grind them up, because otherwise you get yourself destroyed very easily. You guys generally move too close towards buildings, but what you also want is to bring enough firepower, because as you can see, this oil tower here, which is a weak building, this is repaired very quickly. We're barely doing enough damage to actually bring it down, and we're doing quite a bit of damage here with these tanks, or these, sorry, armored vehicle. What an inspiring name. And oh, dude, we have a ton of money here. We really need to build stuff faster. So let's just do just that. You come over here. See whether we can do that or whether you're... There we go. Yep, we demolished that indeed. And you all come over here and you don't go the other way, okay? So we're going to build another fuel tank here before we waste any resources. There we go. The building is now fully demolished, which of course damaged my guys as well. At least to a certain degree. You come down here. Let's build this one here. And then we're just going to continue to build more armored vehicles. So once everyone is good to go here, we're going to slowly move forward. Just move over here and then you can just attack some of the stuff here. You stay here. And you can move a little bit closer. So this is their vehicle factory. So definitely want to take that one out. So let's see whether they actually send anyone after you, because they tend to hoard units in there. As you can see here, same thing. So they're repairing this very quickly. So quickly, in fact, that we have trouble damaging this fast enough. Yeah, look at this. Look how fast this is being repaired compared to how much damage we do. And we have a lot of units here. It's not like we have a weak assault force here. But you can make the enemy run out of money. As far as I know, they don't have unlimited money. Maybe they get bonus cash, but they definitely don't have just all the money they want. Okay, you guys go down here. Let's absorb a couple of these enemy units here. Yep, and then let's see where this leads us. Okay, so you're all going to come down here. So we still have we've got a lot of money left, and we can build a ton of guys here, even though we probably, yeah, we no more available, so we don't have any money now anymore. But we do have a ton of guys here, so we should be good. I'm not going to bother with those guys because I'm kind of down here. So instead, we're just going to hang around here and slowly grind our way through their base. So we're going to have their vehicles come to us. That's the safest way of getting them destroyed. Look, even the fuel tank is hard to destroy. There's their HQ. We definitely want to blow that up because that's going to prevent them from rebuilding anything. That's a key structure, just like the Command & Conquer construction yard. Okay, there we go. We can kill you as well. Yeah, look, they already fully repaired it, and this is a fuel tank. This is not their HQ or some other like super tough and super important structure. So, but since we're here, we may as well get everyone here down here. So you just come down here, and we'll send you guys in soon as well. Yeah, look, we don't have enough firepower for this. Okay, you come over here then, we need more here. But yeah, the fast repair really is a problem. Maybe we can drain their money at one point, because they haven't rebuilt this yet, yeah. But yeah, you don't want to just rush in with everyone, because they will destroy you, because you always get better units. They already have their, I think this is called the doula. Know that the triple barrel tank from the robot's called the tripler. So yeah, we're very slowly grinding away this fuel tank. Hey, this is a really nice formation. Yeah, as I said, that's a fuel tank. That's like the lowest structure you can get. But that one's critical too, apparently. This wasn't actually their factory, this was their refinery. I don't know why I called that the factory. Okay. Good, 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 good. Yep, and the building explosion just destroyed half of our force here. So I think it's time to just go down here and destroy that headquarters. And you hang around here and do the same. So we still have a good amount of money left. But yeah, you want to build a huge force here, because otherwise you're never going to go anywhere in this game, because you just don't have the firepower to destroy anything. It's a bit better later, because you can always build stronger units, so you won't just have these like weakish armored vehicles, but generally speaking, yeah, bring enough firepower, otherwise your assault is most likely to be completely wasted. So now all of these guys here are attacking different buildings, and as a result they can't destroy anything. So this factory here definitely needs to die. The barracks as well. When they can't build any units anymore, then this is going to be a little bit easier. Because the enemy can spawn units quite quickly as well, so if you attack with like 10 units or so and some of them die on the way, then they can easily overwhelm you, because you could see how fast you can build some of these units. So you can easily fend off an attack just by repairing your structures and then building reinforcements. Because look how many guys I have, and it's not like I'm just tearing this base apart, it still takes a while. Yeah, if a structure is damaged like this, you can't repair it. You also can't take it over, which is a bit of a shame. But what's better than in Red Alert 2 is that the building only has to be at 50% health for it to be taken over. And if you try to repair a building that's destroyed like this, it just explodes. So yeah, everybody's shooting at different buildings, and nobody is bringing down any building anytime soon, but that's fine with me. We're just bringing in the last guys we have here. Let's just build a couple more of them. This base here is going to explode sooner or later, but probably later. Don't know what you're doing there, just staring at the refinery. But this is also to your advantage. If you have some base defenses and enough money to repair, the enemy will have a very hard time actually repairing stuff. Also, look at the range of that bazooka guy. Also, geez, that missile this guy is firing. It's larger than the guy. It's larger than the actual launcher. There we go. See, we actually destroyed something. And of course, the destroying building just blows up like half your assault force. That's another thing. There's no more resistance here, but look at this. This isn't even damaged. This is so sad. But it's okay. Maybe you all attack this one here for now, so we actually make some progress here. Yeah, repair is just way too efficient in this game. It's depressing how efficient it is. And of course the AI does it automatically. As soon as you attack anything the AI has and the AI has money, they just repair it. So it's not like at least if I would want to do that, I'd at least have to do it manually for every building, but not here. Yeah, this is okay. Yeah, just lost 2 more vehicles just to exploding buildings. And look at this, it's a fuel tank, and I'm wailing away on this thing with like 10-15 units, and it's barely going down, barely so. This is not going down at all. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have almost 10 vehicles here, and I know these are armored vehicles, so these are like the weakest vehicle I have after the tank. But still, I mean, come on. I mean, just look at this. Okay, oil tower, almost there. Okay, everyone just go after the radar, and I lost. Look at it! I lost another 4 guys just to exploding buildings. And the radar's being brought down, so we're getting somewhere here. We're getting somewhere here. There we go. Our rank is Sergeant First Class. That's below Master Sergeant, isn't it? Yeah, so we don't have like an office. Actually, wait, that is an officer's rank. Yeah, I think that's a non-commissioned officer. You know what? Whatever. Thanks for watching. See you next time.